And today, to talk about the future of OS X, I'd like to invite my colleague, Craig Federighi, to tell us all about it. Craig?
Good morning. Wow. Beautiful places in California, starting, of course, with OS X Mavericks. Well, it's another year and time for another name. And so we collected our crack product marketing team, shoved them in their VW minibus, and set them out on the road. Now, they first ventured south, discovering OS X Oxnard. Now, this wasn't quite right, but undeterred, they headed east, landing at OS X Rancho Cucamonga. Still, we hadn't quite hit the mark, so they boldly ventured north, landing at OS X Weed. Now, strangely, this one had large pockets of support within the product marketing organization. But saner heads did prevail, and they set off on what then was a somewhat more circuitous path that took them ultimately to a place that embodies the beauty and power of OS X. We discovered OS X Yosemite. And check out that trash can. That is a gorgeous trash can. You wouldn't believe how much time we spent crafting a trash can. So now we know for our pro users, often they really want to focus on the center of the screen and not be distracted by bright menus and bright docks. So we also introduced a dark mode. Lovers of dark. Yes, my appointment. So for instance, here at 2 o'clock, we have our executive karaoke outing. That's going to be a big blast. So it's right there. You want to probably drop in on that if you get the chance. Let's take a look at Notification Center. So of course I have my notifications here, but I also have Today View, so I can see my calendar at a glance, my weather. These are interactive, so I can click, get hourly weather, clock, interact with stocks, for instance, or even reminders. So here I'm supposed to practice for a demo, and I forgot to do that, but it's too late now, so we'll send that one on its way. Our meeting at the campsite, and oh good, I see that Jeff and Johnny are both in on the trip as well. And I'll tell you, you just have not had chili by the campfire until you've eaten it with one of Johnny's custom-crafted aluminum spoons. It's the diamond-cut chamfered edges that really make for the experience. So, iCloud Drive. Now, okay, intriguing. So, and all of this content is also accessible from your iOS devices via the iCloud document picker right in-app. And what the heck, we're throwing in Windows too.
So now I can add a caption. And so I think I'm going to appeal to the inner developer in all of us. I'm going to type in, I hope the rope is, wait for it, multi-threaded. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've done enough to this picture. How
about that parallel programming joke? You did not see that coming. Next. Now, the next area we really wanted to handle was SMS. Now, we all love iMessage. We can continue our conversation seamlessly from device to device. But then we have these green bubble friends. And, you know, they have inferior devices, and they insist on sending us messages. And, you know, to give these people some inspiration about what they might be able to experience at karaoke night, you just summon a picture from last year's karaoke event. Now that ought to get them going. So I'll send that one on its way. Next up, phone calling. Hold it one sec. Well, this is from my mom. Now, she surely wants to grill me about the newest 4th tier LLVM compiler in Safari, but this is not the right time. I know you'd all love to hear from Mom, but I'm going to screen. I'm sorry. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman, but this is my space. But you know, I wanted to make a phone call to a new Apple employee that's joining us. It's something we do from time to time. So let me just bring up this. Here we go. A little welcome call. Let's give him a WWDC welcome.
Bring Craig back up to the stage. Craig?
I missed you guys. So, now here's a nice message. I don't know who this fellow is, but he says, great collaboration. You and Johnny have really come together really well. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, dear God. Well, this would be a good time to demonstrate our quick delete feature, where I can drag all the way across and delete at a glance. I'm certain that message won't haunt me on the internet for years to come. Next, the keyboard, and a technology we call QuickType. Oh.
You choose to keep, whoa, what's this? So Craig should be backstage, but he apparently has sent me a message, and it looks important, so if you don't mind, I'm going to play it back, and I can play it back in line, even with the video message here.
Joss, we've got a serious situation developing back here. I can't control this. These aren't going to work. Brian, you've got to do something. I got it. Joss, I'm going to need you to buy us one more time.
Okay. So, next up, something you weren't expecting from me, enterprise. Now, it turns out that iOS, yeah, well, they got one enterprise guy over there, I know. So, improve our management. Yes, the enterprise guy back there. That we all care a lot about, health. Woo.
And to tell you all about the SDK, I want to invite my colleague Superman back to the stage.
This is clearly some kind of endurance training thing Tim is doing to me. So, CloudKit is effectively free. With limits. So, and it's called Metal. So, the language is called Swift, and it totally rules. You know how many people at home are going, what in the heck are these guys talking about? Thank you.
Great job.